Welcome back to the 10 by 10 Declutter Project 9, still in the closet, which is a closet purge. Now, the reason I am calling it a closet purge instead of a closet edit or a closet curation is because we are getting out specific things. We are kind of doing a preliminary round of clearing before we even set our intention, which in a late in the game change up, we are actually doing together on the live session this morning. So the reason closets are notorious for being the place we keep secrets is because they are where we keep everything that's not serving us and our clothes, only some of which are serving us, or maybe none of them are. But because there is often so much volume in a closet, that is why we are doing this preliminary round of no, this absolutely does not belong here before we're getting specific with our intention. So even though we personalize the intention in this challenge, everything we do is always going to be directed at supporting you in the most compassionate, loving way, just as you are doing now in all the other challenges. So again, we'll set our intention together in the live session, creating a 5-word style manifestos that will help us tease out the kinds of ideas and clothes that represent us at our very best. It's very fun. It's a very creative activity, so it's fun to do it together. So the guided project today will be about lowering the volume on closet clutter by doing that preliminary round that I mentioned. And in a way, it kind of helps us laugh at ourselves, because when we are looking for a specific category of things to declutter, and I don't mean like shirts or shoes, but things that have in common silly stories about ourselves, it's fun to laugh at ourselves and the mostly useless stuff that we have shoved into our closets to die a disempowered death in the dark. So let's go to work today to give it a decent burial. If you have already purged your closet of the items below, and I want to ask you, have you? Better check again. Here are some adjacent or similar projects that you could try instead. You could just do clothing in a traditional closet edit style, one category at a time. For example, all shirts, all socks, and so on. You could do accessories, hats, scarves, belts. You know what accessories are. You could do jewelry. You could do seasonal clothing. You could do costumes, special occasion wear. Anything like that would sort of fall into the same type of thing. But we may come across all of those things in the closet purge today. So if you're unsure about how to focus your work, again, bring it to our daily coaching session or post in the WhatsApp or email me, cluttergenius@gmail.com. Okay, onward to our project, still in the closet. Again, we're going to set our intention together in the live in our 5-word style manifesto. So I hope that you'll join in that or watch the video to do it, but you can also decide on your own more specific intention. And the prompt for that will be, how do I want to feel in my clothes, and what do I want to express with them? Notice that this intention is not how you want to feel about the closet space itself, because the clothes closet is for clothes. It's not intended to be a space you hang out in, unless you have one of those modern closets that's a glamorous space. But even then, it's still all about storing the clothes, the ones you actually want to have and celebrate, and the ones that celebrate you. So you want to write the words that describe your intention, how you want to feel or express yourself with your clothes. So these are mine that I came up with that make up my 5-word style manifesto, but crafting that is slightly different than just setting the intention. So mine are optimistic, limitless, whimsical, polished, and playfully chic. So I can apply these any way that I want. So for me, when I say that my clothes are limitless, it means that I don't feel at all limited in my movement. I'm comfortable. I can do the things that I love to do and enjoy in my life. So not everybody will have the same way that they apply each thing to their clothes. All right. So the before picture is pretty traditional for this one. You just take a picture of your closet, and you can take it as many angles as you choose, from the ground, from the top, whatever feels good to you. So once you know that, you want to choose your project and start decluttering. So I have offered 5 categories of things that can leave your closet right now. And you don't really need a specific intention because it's understood that these do not fit with anyone's intention of a functional, serviceable closet of clothes. Excuse me, but feel free to make yourself suffer as you will. So the first category is your not now clothes. These are the ones you're saving for when your body is different. Smaller, fitter, surgically augmented, pregnant, etc. If your body changes, believe me, you will want to get the best clothes to flatter it at that time. And that's currently unknowable. We don't know what you're going to be like in some future. We do know what you were like in the past, but that's not where you are anymore. So you're not now clothes. If they're not now, they're not ever. Goodbye. The next category is your imaginary life clothes. These are clothes and accessories for a very special activity or hobby, such as skiing, painting, marching band, dinner with heads of state, pickleball, that you have either never done, you don't do now, or you haven't in a really long time. So I'm not saying if you play pickleball currently, you should get rid of your pickleball clothes. Those are aspirational things, like someday I will in my imaginary life. Maybe some of these items still have the price tags on them, but create some space for who you are right now and who you want to grow into by letting go of these items. I promise you that when you get an invitation to a state dinner, you will be so excited to shop for the perfect outfit right then. So again, that second category is imaginary life clothes. Third category, the swag. And I think I may have to put this in the email, which I haven't written yet, but of Michael Scott from The Office at his conference with like the foam finger and the hat and all of that stuff. And it says swag. And of course, that stands for stuff we all get. So it's like the freebies. So unless you genuinely like and use or wear an item such as a race t-shirt, a hat, a frisbee, or any other freebie, don't let others' message, that's the business message that are on all of the things, create noise in the sanctity of your style lounge. Now, I have some free chip clips that I love and use. I almost always say yes to a chip clip because I love them, and when they break, I'm sad. But now I have purged my free stuff. I have a policy of just say no. Remember, we talked about in our session being the gatekeeper, being responsible for what comes in your house in the first place. So set the tone. Get rid of the stuff that you are now going to say no to in the future. And so just say no when it comes to accepting them in the first place. Get rid of them now. Purging is a lot easier. I mean, purging is a lot more work than not bringing them home at all. So just saying no is easier. All right. The next one you will recognize from our sunk cost fallacy live workshops. These are your expensive mistakes. You spent what feels like a lot of money on something, and now you don't really want to use or wear it. It doesn't feel like you. You have all kinds of negative associations with it, but it was expensive. So you just get to use it as a talisman for making yourself feel tremendous amount of guilt and disappointment every time you look at it. I mean, why wouldn't you want to keep it? The thing is, despite your attachment to the story about how terrible and wasteful you are or for having bought it, the money spent is in the past and it's gone. And you're not going to make yourself less wasteful by doing something with it now. You're actually being more productive by moving on with your life instead of doubling down on the energy and adding storage and upkeep and maintenance and all of that to it. So when you let go of those things, new things and energy, money, better suited clothes are always on the way to you. So you have to trust and better make room for that. Donate that pricey wardrobe that someone else could very much enjoy right now and move on with no regrets. Okay, that was expensive mistakes. Last category for today is gifts. And I put gifts from Susie so-and-so. So you love Susie so-and-so, and she loves you. But that chartreuse onesie she very lovingly got you for your birthday is just not your style. That does not negate the love that you and Susie so-and-so share and her kindness for giving it to you. You have even made some expensive mistakes about what you like. So we can't expect someone to know us so well all the time and never mess up because we don't even do that, especially when we're disconnected from ourselves. but you're still a good person, and she's still a good person. The purpose of the gift was fulfilled the moment of the exchange. The burden of keeping is not the gift. Someone else out there is just waiting for that chartreuse onesie. So let them live into their dreams too and let it go. So let go of those gifts. Okay, you've gotten all those things out. Obviously, anything that is, this is not listed on the project page, but anything that just does not belong in the closet doesn't belong in the closet. So that's like your trash, your laundry, your clothes, your dishes, but dirty laundry. If you have your hamper in there, go ahead and take everything to the laundry room, empty it out, give everything a fresh start. But even if you don't want to keep decluttering after you do this purge, consider giving your closet a little cleaning love. Move all of the shoes or anything on the floor to a box or bin while you vacuum or sweep. Wipe down anything you can wipe down. And then take a nice deep breath. Doesn't that feel nice? And don't forget to take your after pic of whatever fun things you found, laughed at, so that you can share them with us, the things you discarded if you like, and of course, your nice, fresh closet free of all the stories for now, until the next audit. So thank you so much for joining me. I will see you tomorrow for the stunning conclusion of the 10 by 10 Declutter Challenge. See you then. Bye.